To everybody, welcome. This is Matt with Matt and Steve SC and Frank from Frentos, Prentos. Frank and Matt, we are here giving you the MSL Finals. That was really cheesy. Frank and Matt giving you the MSL Finals. This is game 2, you guys. Just a crazy game. Seeing Jaedong take the first one here. This is going to be... Oh God, I just totally lost the name of the map because I just totally blanked out there.
Ultimatum,
yeah, there it is. This is on Ultimatum. Jaedong at the top left, Flash at the bottom right now. Of course, they are in cross positions, and I had mentioned before in the pre-commentary to this, and hopefully the stream will come back there. Come on, stream, get back on here. It's loading right now. That I was hoping that, or I was saying that we're probably going to see some sort of 3-hatch build from Jaedong to just try to get the economy up and then still go for Mutalist, but be able to kind of get a stronger force across the map. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. And then Flash, certainly, I would expect to kind of see more standard from him. Go for a hatchery. I don't expect anything like a 14cc or something that early, because on this map, it's so huge, it tends to slant towards longer games. But one thing about this map that we mentioned before is it is very Terran favored. There is a 10-5 Terran versus Zerg ratio on this map, which is pretty incredible. Jaedong has yet to play on this map against... this is Ultimatum. It's 5-3. I'm sorry, I was talking about match point earlier, you guys. 5-3 Terran to Zerg. All of the maps that are playing here are slanted towards Terran. But again, Jaedong, has not played a Terran on this map, according to his record. He is 1-0. Flash, meanwhile, versus Zerg is 2-0. So it's just something to consider. There's the second hatchery going up for Jaedong as we speak here. And Flash is going to be going standard with the Barracks Supply Depot. Or Supply Depot Barracks build. So far standard from both players.
Yeah, and I do think, though, that with this cross position on this massive map, I think that Flash might be a little bit it's a little bit in Flash's favor here, and there's Jaedong, trying to scout out, sending a drone scout out, so that you can see how important this is for Jaedong to get this scout off. He really wants to know what Flash is going to do on this map. I'm not sure necessarily why, though. I mean, Flash in all of his Terran versus Zergs lately has done the exact same thing over and over again. We do see that third hatchery going up as well, and there's the spawning pool. So it's actually 3 hatch before spawning pool here.
Wow, so, economy.
Yeah, absolutely, going for that super economy build, and it's going to work for him, too, with this cross position here. I said it was going to favor Flash, but with that 3 hatch before spawning pool, I mean, Jaedong's going to put himself in a little bit of a better position here. I think he did it just because he got the scout off on both those closer positions, and he knew that it was cross position, so he knew that he could throw down that hatchery, and the stream has frozen yet again. But regardless, that, like I was saying in the last match there, how Jaedong just did so well with his aggression, and he might want to be super aggressive on this map as well. That is completely out of the question now, and he does have that gas up as well. So, completely out of the question here. Not going to be super aggressive 2-hatch Muta like the last game. So I'm actually looking forward to this. It's going to go into a bit of a later game here. And
yeah.
Flash has, interestingly enough, stopped producing Marines. Maybe he's just cutting Marines for the moment. But stream is frozen again, and we have yet to see in Flash's base perhaps mech, maybe, fingers crossed.
Fake double, maybe, or a real double to an island expansion. I would, that would be pretty epic, flying over a command center like that. I'm not really sure. It would be awesome if Flash went mech, and I think if there is a map you can do that on, it is a map like this. Oh wow, finally taking down that SCV, so a good move by Jaedong. One thing to keep in mind in this game is that Jaedong has absolutely no clue what is going on right now. He is completely in the dark. That was a perfect wall, and you guys can see the little mineral patch on this map that allows the Terran to do that wall, and then simply mine out the minerals if they want to move out around the wall that they just made. So that's what that mineral patch is for, if they do show that wall again, and then if our stream picks back up here. But yeah, so that's something that Jaedong really, he's in the dark. He doesn't want to be in the dark, and that's something that can play. I'm assuming at some point we're going to see the Mutalisk hatching out here. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this here to see if we can force it to restream back for us. There we go. All right, we're back on.
Yeah, and actually we can see here that Jaedong is actually, like you were saying, he's in the dark, so he doesn't know what to do here necessarily. We do have two more barracks.
No mech, oh well.
Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe he's going for some kind of deep 6 build. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so Flash is pushing out across the field here with just, I think, 3 Marines I saw there, 1 medic and 1 firebat. Yeah, and this little squadron is going to do absolutely nothing. They look like just a tiny pinprick. They look like the house you're trying to find on Google Maps with this massive map here. And yeah, Jaedong, like you said, he was in the dark and he threw up those sunken colonies a little bit prematurely. So a little bit of a setback for him. He is going to have those static defenses for the future, however, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. But it may possibly throw off his Mutalisk timing. I highly doubt it at this high of a caliber game that it's going to throw off anything. But yeah, like you said, that Spire is coming up now, and we're going to have to see. It's going to be a 3-hatch Mutalisk build, a little bit different than last game, 1 hatchery more than last game. So we're going to see here. And a Firebat is scouting out in the field here, looking for that 3rd expansion, which Jaedong loves to put up so early. Jaedong loves that early expansion build on any map. And yeah, so Flash is scouting it out, and the Mutalisks are on the way. Turrets are up, by the way, in the main base already.
Yep, as always. And I think had Jaedong not been slightly delayed on the Mutalisk, we would have actually seen the Mutalisk on the way right now. And then, you know, the Mutalisk would be getting there about, of course, the exact time that the turrets come out. So Flash might be wondering right now, okay, my turrets just finished, where are the Mutalisks? But obviously the Mutalisks are on the way over. As expected, I expect Flash to be very ready for this. There are his medics and Marines, and am I going to have to refresh this? All right, nope, just getting the stream back there. All right, so and Jaedong flying away with his Mutalisk right now. So okay, he's just clumping them up. He is going to go in and try for an attack here. I'm not sure how much damage this is going to do. Oh, of course, come on, give it to us. All right, here we go. And actually going through, there's a slight gap there, and actually not a lot of turrets, but Flash is there with his medic Marines. Wow, and that's actually pretty cool seeing the hands there. I'm assuming that's Jaedong's hands moving across. I couldn't quite tell. All right, come on. Let's get it back here. The streams are not being very good to us tonight. We have 3 different streams that we're trying to switch between to get this working. And apologies to everybody here watching on YouTube. Trying to get this up and running right now. And this one might not be working, so I might have to switch and see if the live stream on NBC is working yet. Again, apologies to everybody working at home. Obviously, doing this stuff live is not the most fun, and we may have multiple streams failing here because none of these streams are working as of right now. I'm going to try one more with the Raffle stream, which is something that hasn't failed us quite yet. Let's see if they have anything going here. And we're not getting anything there. Are you still with me, Frank? All right, and
yeah, I'm good.
All right, and there's just some big time lag issues happening right now for whatever reason.
Are you catching me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you right now. I'm wondering.
Okay, my stream is up and running. If you want me to just kind of like give you the
go ahead.
The audio on what's going on right now.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is it's gotten pretty interesting here. It's gotten actually extremely interesting. I don't know if I'm being live streamed or not, but I'm going to talk to myself about it regardless. There is the Greater Spire is up on the way for Jaedong right now, and Flash has a giant ball of Medic Marine on the front door of Jaedong as well. He's trying to reinforce. I think, though, Jaedong has the complete opportunity and a ton of Sunkens. There's probably like 14 Sunkens almost on the front door there for Jaedong. Jaedong is now on 4 base, by the way, and it looks like 2 port rates is coming up for Flash. He's going to try to deal with this Greater Spire here, but a lot of Mutalisks in the main base for Jaedong, and he's just flying around here picking off SCVs, and he's got all his Mutalisks on the SCV line of Flash here. Flash being forced to pull off his SCVs. Flash still on 2 bases, though, not being able to take a 3rd base here. Now Jaedong is pulling away with his Mutalisks. There's a huge Medic Marine ball on the front door of Jaedong, but with so many sunken colonies, oh my god, there's so many sunken colonies.
Holy crap.
Colonies in. Okay, you're back now. So I think what Flash should do here is he should go for those different expansions there. He doesn't need to push in on this front door. Also, stand on the way now as well as some Coons morphing. So Guardians are on the way as well, outside of Flash's main base here. But with that massive Medic Marine ball on the front door here, Jaedong's going to need to defend against this. But with those sunken colonies, it's all over the place. Everything is happening all at once here, and we're going to have to see if these raids are up in time to deal with I think about 10 Guardians that are morphing in here for Jaedong. So this is just an action-packed match right here, and now Flash is splitting his forces here. He's coming back home. We're going to see what happens. The next step of this match is going to be crucial. It could be absolutely game-deciding.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have Guardians going in. Now, one thing we talked about earlier is that Guardians tend to not win games. In fact, usually when we see StarCraft go for Guardians, they don't tend to do that much. But there are a lot of Guardians. The problem is Flash, of course, knew the Guardians were coming, built some Wraiths, and Scourge coming in as well. We don't see a lot of Guardian with Scourge play. The Guardians are actually doing some damage here and breaking into the secondary. Now, bear in mind that Flash right now is still just on 2 bases mining. Meanwhile, Jaedong is at 1, 2, 3... 3 or 4 bases mining now. So Jaedong is taking an economic lead in this game, and even though the Guardians were completely unsuccessful, I wish there was more Scourge there. That was kind of disappointing. If you're going to build a bunch of Guardians and then go in without any sort of Mutalisk or Hydralisk support, you want to have something there with him. But it is 4 bases versus 2 bases, ladies and gentlemen. And even though Flash is macroing, Flash has to take out one of these bases. We have a drop coming in right now. Scourge going in, taking out both of the I almost said Corsair, both of the Wraiths. Because we normally see Scourge taking out Corsairs. That's a very common thing. Don't see him taking out Wraiths as much, but we do see a bunch of dropships out on the field, picking up Flash. This is really Flash's big chance here. He needs to do something with this. There's a lot of sunken colonies. I don't know if he's going to go for the main. If Flash goes directly to the main, then Jaedong could be in trouble here. We do see Scourge out. Are the Scourge going to be able to... Oh, and we've seen this before. Flash has done this before. Matrixing the drop ships. Flash, they are going to be able to take the Scourge hits. Oh, no, but that was like 4 Scourge on 1, not taking that out. Flash only getting 1 dropship in there. These Medic Marines are not going to be able to do a whole lot unless they can get into the main. Are they going to go into the main? Taking out the Nidus Canals. Brilliant play, taking out the Nidus Canals, keeping reinforcements. And Flash elevating units up over. Flash needs to do this. He needs to get this. If Flash does not win on this attack, then he's going to be in trouble, taking out the Evolution Chambers as well. Zerglings coming in on all sides. Zerglings are going to be able to clean this up, though.
Oh, huge bloodbath.
Oh, Zerglings are not going to be able to completely clean this up.
Oh my god.
Wow, Flash is still there, killing Overlords, elevating more units. This is brilliant, creative Flash play. And I am starting to lose my voice. Flash taking out another Evolution Chamber. Go ahead and take it away, Frank. Oh!
Yeah, oh my god, and the dropship goes down there, so no more elevator and going to be going on here for Flash, but he's got so many units in the main base here, picking off drones left and right, and up and down center, all over the place here. Taking out the Defiler's Mountain now. I think he's going to go for the Defiler's Mountain, and then he's going to focus fire down probably the spawning pool or the Hive. He's going to go for the Hive. No, Evolution Chamber next, and it looks like there's a lot of forces though coming in here, backed up by an Ultralisk. We're going to see now here, is the micro of Flash up to par here? Yes, it is. He's going to create that the medic wall to block for the Marines in the backfield there, and he's going to be able to pick off so many different tech buildings here. No more Greater Spire. Greater Spire needs to go down here. He needs to focus fire down that Greater Spire. He needs a couple more hits on it. Ultras goes down, but he's going to be able to keep these Marines alive. I didn't expect that he was going to keep the Marines alive. Marines stay alive in the back there. He's got 2 upgrades on those Marines. So many Marines still alive here, and this is coming down to just... I did not expect that a 4-base game was going to come down to just how well Flash is micro in this Medic Marine group here, and he is going to be able to take out the main base here. Who would have thought? And there's so many Medic Marine on the front door for Flash here as well. So Flash going to be able to defend if there is any kind of a counterattack here, but all the forces are going into to defense here for Jaedong here, losing only 1 Marine there to a single Zergling, and it looks like Flash is also expanding at the bottom position there, taking down the Evolution Chamber, and Jaedong has reestablished his tech here. He has got the Ultimatum then, as well as the spawning pool coming up at his secondary base there, alongside alongside all of those sunken colonies there. And what great game sense by both of these players here. And look at all this amazing micro here coming out from Flash. Micro around those last 6 Marines here, but this is going to be finally cleaned up here. And Jaedong's going to be able to retake his main. But another dropship coming in here, being D-Matrix. And Flash is going to drop, I think, the 3rd base here at that 9 o'clock position there. Yeah, going for the 3rd.
Oh!
A lot of Scourge coming in here. A lot of Scourge going to be able to pick off this dropship. But Flash microing around there, getting 3 Marines there in range of the Ultralisk Cavern and the spawning pool here. Amazing play coming out of Flash.
Flash. I talked earlier about Flash playing standard and not being an exciting player. I take back everything I said. Flash is playing brilliantly in this game. Everything that Jaedong is doing right now, Jaedong took, 5 minutes to get that pack of Medic Marines out of his main, lost his tech. Jaedong has tons of science vessels here. He's irradiating Scourge. He is irradiating Scourge. He has so many science vessels that have been saving up here because Jaedong has not been able to move out. Irradiating the Ultralisk, eraser trick, killing tons and tons of drones here at the 9 o'clock expansion. Jaedong making Scourge. Jaedong is losing mining here. He has no mining at his main. He has no mining at the 9 o'clock. It is 2 base versus 3 base right now. And Jaedong, I think after the tanks come out, which they might, in fact, you know what? I don't even know if Flash is going to need tanks. He might be able to just Medic Marine his way and kill those Sunkens right now because Flash is pulling ahead. He is way ahead in this game right now. Jaedong in big trouble. Oh my gosh, losing all of his drones. Where is Jaedong's micro? What is going on here? Jaedong is just absolutely losing at this game. I don't blame him because this just totally caught him off guard. Matrixed dropships. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen it in 1 or 2 other games that Flash has done. I did not expect to see it. An attempt at a counter drop possibly by Jaedong going in, but it gets squashed instantly by all of them. Oh my gosh, and GG! Oh wow. That was freaking amazing. Jaedong, wow. Jaedong had an advantage, and Flash, again, timing. He took the time when Jaedong was trying to tech up and save up for Ultralisk, and he dropped. He I think elevatored up with 3 trips with 1 Matrix dropship. Kept elevatoring up units because Jaedong only had enough Scourge to kill. I think it takes 4 Scourge to kill a Matrix dropship, maybe 3 or 4. But Jaedong only had enough Scourge to kill 1. But Flash, it didn't phase him at all. Kept elevating units, kept microing. There's Flash's mom in the crowd there. Got to be proud. That was absolutely intense play. We are going to a 1-on-1 here, and man, I almost don't know what to say. I mean, Flash just played absolutely perfectly, and Jaedong just absolutely fell apart. I don't think he was expecting that at all.
No, that was absolutely sick. Micro, macro, everything there. And the upgrade game, too. Flash had 2-2 when he started elevatoring there. That was just, wow. Just everything. Wow. Mind is on the couch somewhere. I need to pick it up and put it back in.
All right, well, we are going to go ahead and end this video. Sorry about the stream issues. I'm going to see what I can fix before the next game, which will be Game 3. So no matter what, we're going to go to Game 4, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in the next video.